Hey, only a bird.
Then I called dibs on Kitty.
Okay, that's a perfect roll for you.
What are you thinking about?
What?
This is social digested.
Oh, you could have done A already?
What?
Really?
It's X.
It's -10.
You can't do A.
What do you mean?
10 is 10.
X
Why is
equals
this all
-10.
crooked? Oh, there we go.
10 minus 10 is 10.
Oh, it's 10. It's
It's
10.
add 10.
It's
X
10.
equals 10.
I'm a
Add
different.
10. Yes. X equals 10.
Ah.
How about this one?
You're not multiplying, right?
You're good.
It's
It's
10.
-18.
Hey.
-18.
Get it? Because 2 times.
What's the first step here?
Negative 20.
Minus
Oh,
20.
you
Minus
never mind.
20.
It's another one.
Oh, by the way, Mirsa, we're on lesson 17, page 92.
Yeah.
She's not here.
Yeah.
I know it's all right.
It's -40.
It's technology these days.
Also, you wouldn't do nothing with the fraction?
Oh, we're not there yet. We got to do that now. Did the door get locked?
Yeah.
Wait, is that it?
No.
You times
Oh,
it by
so say
2.
you times it, yeah.
Yeah, that's divides. You multiply by 2. So x equals -40, right?
Yep.
Okay. Now we're on C. We're on page 92.
You said -40, but
That's what it is, isn't it?
you said negative.
Demanding Dwight insists that you give him 2 solutions to the following equation.
Is his name doing?
You have this x minus 10 in parentheses, x over 2 plus 20 in parentheses, and it equals 0. Can you provide him with 2 solutions?
No. Is that his name?
No.
I mean, you could,
I don't know.
right?
What do you think? How could we get a, you know what a solution is?
An
Yes,
answer.
answer.
Wrong.
An answer? So what should, yeah.
Wait, Mr. Hopkins,
Huh.
is there a difference between those?
She gave the wrong one.
Because 30 we have one.
Yeah, that's the wrong one.
Do I?
Mister, the video's going to be so long.
I know. I was just thinking about what to do right now.
You could just write it down for right now.
Yeah.
You can stop the video.
No, you write it down right
Yeah,
over here.
just edit
Stop
it.
it and restart.
Do you
Why
want
don't
me
you
to,
write it down right over here?
Start.
I wrote down.
do you want me to go show her what book it is?
Whatever.
She knows. I think she just messed up.
Yeah, because I didn't ask, I just asked for Algebra 1.
Yeah, she should have given you the first one. I think she probably, they look exactly the same. She probably just didn't look. Wanna go back?
Mister, pause it and then edit it.
Just run back. Sorry.
Demanding Dwight thinks you should go with
Tell her you need module 1.
demands.
Face Hopkins. Face Hopkins. Don't face.
No, his name is Demanding Dwight.
Okay.
Okay, anyway. So, a solution means whatever you plug in for x, you should get 0, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you think of anything that might work? I'll give you a hint. Look up here.
Oh, x minus 10?
Let's try 10.
I know exactly what's going on.
If I plug 10 in, do you think I'll get 0 on this side?
Yeah. Because it's 10
yes.
minus 10.
It's 10 minus 10, and then 10 over 2 plus 20 equals, what's 10 minus 10?
0.
0.
Why?
Does it matter what this is?
I don't think so.
Because what's 0 times anything?
0.
Isn't 0 times anything just 0?
Oh, that's smart.
So isn't 10 a solution to this? Because if I get 0 right here, 0 times anything is 0.
So it'd be 10 and 0?
10 is one solution,
20.
not
Or
20.
40. Negative 40.
Negative 40, yeah. Because this one we got negative 40, didn't we?
Yes.
If I put negative 40 right here, negative 40 divided by 2 is negative 20. Negative 20 plus 20 is 0. 0 times, well in this case it would be negative 50, is 0. So it's 10 and negative 40.
I have a question. Couldn't you just put infinity in those parentheses?
No.
No.
Oh.
Infinity is not a number.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Good. Demanding Dwight is back at it.
Oh no. Demanding Dwight. Needs to stop demanding.
He wants 5 solutions
Bro, give it to you, sure. Oh my god.
to the following equation.
I don't know why I want to say negative 10,
Let's go, sit down, I got
6,
that.
negative 36, 10.
I don't like demanding, Dwight. Demanding.
Wouldn't 10 be another one, mister?
Yes.
What about negative 36?
You're good friend.
I don't know.
No.
I'm just getting them from the...
You're close.
6.
Yes.
Mister, what if I did it on the wrong spot?
It's okay.
Wait,
10 would work. You know why? Because right here, if you had 10 in this one, 10 minus 10 is 0. You can plug in 10 for all of them,
0.
and it'd be like,
Wait, your paper longer than ours or
How come yours looks... Yeah, he has... You see the... Consider the equation that's on the next page.
Oh, yeah,
Don't worry
I put it
about
out
it. Don't worry about it.
just like every 3 seconds, it's something else.
Don't worry about it. It's just that.
Is there a problem?
It's on the next... It's on the next
You
page.
have E and F.
It's on the next page for us.
Oh. You don't have this?
Nope.
It's just on the
It's
next
on the next
page.
page.
Okay.
No.
Continue.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
10 is a solution. Because 10 minus 10 is 0. And you...
Sorry, Moses didn't lock the doors. My bad. I'm sorry. Usually have to lock them. My bad.
It's just like a battery explosion.
I'll take a deep breath.
Moses didn't lock the doors.
No, it's not your fault. It's just been one thing after another. Yeah. Is there anything else to get out of the way before we
You need a masapan.
start? The guy could use a mouse.
Give me myself. Nah, just give me my mister.
Okay.
Oh no.
Pause the video, restart it.
Oh my god.
And edit.
Yours is probably like.
Thought I was
oh my
losing you.
God.
Relax.
Sorry, Mirsa, for this long video.
Okay, 10 is a solution. You know why?
Why, mister?
Because if you put 10 in for x, you'll get 0 right here. And you'll get a whole bunch of other stuff.
Oh, so it would be positive 36.
Hold on. This would be like 26. This would be like some big number. But 0 times anything, doesn't that equal 0?
See?
So 10 is a solution. Can you give me another thing that'll make
Negative
this
6.
whole big thing equal 0?
6.
Negative 6.
Negative 6 or something.
Which one would that make 0?
So 2x plus 6. Yes, sir.
Oh no, because it's 2 times x. But hey, how about right here? Negative 6. What's negative 6 squared?
Is it negative 3 1 then?
Hold on. What's negative 6 squared? 36. 36 minus 36 is 0. 0 times anything,
Is 0.
so negative 6 works.
And then it would be positive 36.
36, you have to square it.
No. Okay, so what's half of 36?
18.
Okay, so 18, half of 18. I don't know. Wait, hold on.
18
Nine.
times 18 is like 1,000.
Yeah, so it would be, so would it be
Yeah.
9? Oh! No. Something that would equal 36 would be 6 times 6. So it would be 6.
That's
Two minus
6
six.
squared is 36. 36 minus
Exactly.
36 is 0. If you put 6 in these, it doesn't matter because 0 times anything is, so 6 works.
For some reason, I already had 6 wrote down before
Same.
you even did
Oh,
negative
but that had
6.
For some reason.
Previously.
There's more. There's 3, 5, 6. There's 7 total answers possible.
But they only want 5.
2 is one of them.
I hate you so much.
Yes, because...
2, that won't make that
wouldn't
0.
it
That
be
won't.
5? Negative 5? Negative 5 times negative 5?
Fern, what'd you say about this one?
I said negative 3.
Negative 3. What's negative 3 times 2?
Negative 6.
Negative 6 plus 6 is? You're trying to make 0 in the parentheses by plugging in a number for x. Any of these. So we got 4 answers. How about one more? Hey, how would that one be 0?
That one could be something be 10, 20,
Why are you saying
X
3?
could be 10.
or could it be negative 10?
Negative 40.
Did we solve?
Negative 20.
Negative 40.
Oh, you were pointing at negative 20.
Do you think there might be a 6th solution? I kind of already told you that.
You said there were 7.
There's 7. The one from here, we got the one from We got the value of x that'll make that 0. We got the number that'll make that 0. Both of them, 6 or negative 6. If I plug them into this one, you get 0. We got that one, negative 3. That'll make that 0. That one would be negative 40. How about that one? What can you...
5.
5 squared is
never
25.
mind. Es este.
Negative 5 squared is 25.
Hold on.
That one's interesting.
Yeah, it would be a decimal, no?
They're imaginary numbers. We'll never mind about that.
yeah.
I forgot it was a positive. There are 2 more, but it's weird. You don't even talk about it till algebra 2.
So yes or no?
Okay.
In algebra 2, yes.
Yes.
In algebra 1,
No.
no.
So we put yes or no?
No.
It's no.
We don't put no.
So I think this is on your next page.
Yeah.
It's on my current page.
Cheater.
Rewrite the equation as a compound statement. What that means is, when you're doing these, and you have things multiplied together and it equals 0, you know the quickest way to find all the solutions?
Just get a 0.
Just make each one 0. Set each one equal to 0. Now solve each one. Add 4.
X equals 4.
X equals 4. There's one answer. Subtract 3.
Negative x
X equals negative 3. Boom. There's the 2 solutions to that equation. Remember how to check your answer, like from 7th grade? Plug it in.
Oh yeah.
X minus 4, so it would be 4 minus 4 times 4 plus 3 equals 0. 4 minus 4 is 0. 0 times 7 is 0. It works. Because you only have to make one of them equal 0, and then 0 times anything is 0, so it works. Going to get slightly harder now. You guys know how to factor? You know what that word means?
Yeah.
You might have heard something in the
Scary.
camera.
It's not bad. It's just this thing.
Stop it now.
Oh, here we go. Solve for x. This one's written a little differently. You got 2x squared minus 10x equals 0. Can you think of a number that you can put in for x so that when you multiply it out here and then subtract, you get 0? 0?
Yeah.
Yeah, 0 squared is 0. 0 times 2 is 0. Minus 10 times 0, which is just 0.
0 equals 0.
Equals 0. So x equals 0 is one answer.
Yeah.
There's another one.
God damn it.
You're going to learn your first factoring right now. You know what factor means? Factors. You've heard of factors, right? What are
X fact, more than one number.
if I was like, what are the factors of 6?
Oh, whatever goes into it.
2 times 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. So factoring is breaking something apart into a multiplication problem that if you multiply it together, you get the original thing.
Is there more than one? Like factor?
Is that the other answer? I don't know. Let's find out. So, the way you do these ones, this kind of factoring, is you look at the 2 terms here and you're like, what's the highest number that both of those have in common? 2. Right? What else do they have in common?
Both have X.
They both have x. So we're going to write down a 2x on the outside. Basically, we're going to turn this into a multiplication problem. So we're going to go 2x, and then you're going to have parentheses. And inside the parentheses, you're going to have some stuff that when you multiply 2x times this, you should get 2x squared, and 2x times this one, you should get negative 10x.
Also, it would be 1x squared.
So it's just like the reverse of distributive property. 2x times what gives you 2x squared?
1x.
1x, right? 2x times x is 2x squared. Should this have a plus or a minus in the middle? Minus. 2x times what will give you 10x?
5.
She's good. All we did,
I never get mad.
we looked at what they had in common, wrote that down, and then tried to figure out 2x times what gives me this.
Yeah.
We'll do another one of those in a minute. So if that were equal to 0, the way you solve these then, so you pull out what they have in common, you write down in the parentheses what they have left. Now, to set it equal to 0, all you have to do is put each one of these equal to 0. So you go 2x equals 0, and you go x minus 5 equals 0. If you solve that one, what do you get? 0. We already had that answer.
Yeah.
Solve that one, add 5,
Oh, so it'd be 5.
x equals 5. There's the other answer.
I'm gonna hate this so much.
Nah, I actually think it's easier than the.
Yeah, I think factoring is
Grinding.
easier than.
It is.
Plug 5 back in, let's see if it works. 5 squared is 25. 25 times 2 is 50. Put a 5 right there. 5 times 10 is 50. 50 minus 50 is 0. It works. It is. Holy smokes, this is the hardest one we'll see.
It's just so many words.
Check this out. You have to go like this. Between this guy right here and this guy right here, what do those two terms have in common?
X and negative 3.
X and 3.
No, it would be negative 3.
How about just
Parentheses.
x minus 3? They have that whole thing, right?
Oh, okay. So what's in the parentheses?
So that's what you're going to write down first, is x minus 3 in parentheses. And then in your other set of parentheses, you go x minus 3 multiplied by what will give me this? Shh, Denise. Ooh, I even tricked Denise.
Hold on.
What do you think, Fernando? Yeah, I didn't know he was even awake. I couldn't see him.
Would it, wait, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. Would it be?
Oh, hold on.
Say the table that turn for him.
Who knows how to read? Justin, can you read this to me? What's this say right here?
Example 2.
Oh, I thought you meant like read. I was like,
Who knows how to read math?
X
Maybe-
times
X.
X
Uh-huh.
minus 3.
Yes, he read it right. He said x times x minus 3. So this is multiplication, right? X
Hey,
times
you
x.
know the parentheses.
So, okay, hold that thought. Now I'm asking, I got x minus 3 right here, and I asked, x minus 3 times what will give you this? X. Because this is x times x minus 3. So wouldn't it be x
Oh, I was
minus
gonna
3
say 1.
times x
Plus.
plus,
3, 5.
yeah, I was going to say, x minus 3 times what gives you this?
5.
5.
Shut up.
So now you have x minus 3 times x minus x plus 5 equals 0. Solve for x.
Wait, how did you get 5?
Because look right here.
Oh, yeah.
It's 5 times x minus 3. And I just got to think about distributive property. X minus 3 times x is this. X minus 3 times 5 is this. Now to solve for x, what do? You know? Figured it out yet?
No.
You take each one of these and make it equal 0. X minus 3 equals 0.
And then.
X plus 5 equals 0. Solve each one.
So, okay.
It's just like at the beginning. You're just trying to make the stuff in the parentheses be 0. Done already?
Yep.
Got it, Aaliyah? What'd you get?
I got it. Negative 5.
X equals 3, and x equals
Negative 5.
negative 5.
Oh,
Ooh, yeah.
too smart.
Think you can do all this, 6 of these right here, right now, real quick?
Yeah.
No.
That's our homework, right?
No, that's your, like, right now in the next 5 minutes. worth.
Nah,
I don't understand this.
Let's just be our
I
homework.
legit don't understand this.
Well, do it real quick. If you don't understand, me and Simon will be walking. Right now, here we go.
Wait,
I gotta go.
You're done.
So on all of these, same thing. Just take the stuff in the
Hey, the
parentheses,
video's going.
set it equal to 0. I don't think it saw your face. You're okay. X plus 1 equals 0. X plus 2 equals 0. Just minus 1. X equals negative 1. There's one answer. Minus 2. X equals negative 2. There's another answer. You understand why those answers work?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you're our.
I was hoping you were going to be like, because when you plug it back in, it makes one of them 0. 0 times anything is 0. That's what I was like. I thought you were going to do it. I was like, oh. Okay, so same thing here. 3x minus 2 equals 0. Add 2. 3x equals 2. Divide by 3. X equals 2/3. This one, you just minus 12. X equals negative 12. If you do the decimal, it's 0.666. Whatever.
Isn't 7?
This one, x minus 3 equals 0. Add 3. X equals 3. And the same thing for the other one. So it's just x equals 3.
X equals 3. You know, you should do 6 and 7.
I'm getting there. This one, what are the 3 answers?
X equals 6,
Yep.
X equals negative 4, and X equals negative 10. Or positive 10.
10 and negative 4 are the 3 answers. Just set them all equal to 0. Okay, 6 and 7 you have to factor. All you do is you go like this. Justin, what do these two terms have in common?
They both have X.
They both have x. Write that down. X.
Whoa.
Whoa. What
Your
happened?
whiteness, mister.
Yeah, my whiteness throws off the contrast sometimes. Then you put a parentheses, and you figure out x times what gives me these two things. So x times what gives you x squared?
X.
Oh, x.
Negative
X
3.
times what gives you negative 6x?
Negative 6.
Negative 6. That wasn't so
Oh.
bad now, was it?
Whatever.
And if you're not sure if you're right, multiply, do distributive property. You should get that. It's just like reverse distributive property.
Was that the answer?
No, now you take each one of these and set it equal to 0. So what's one of the answers?
0.
X equals 0. The other one would be x minus 6 equals 0, add 6, so x equals 6. That'd be your other, those are your two answers. Last one here. Looking at these two things, and I'm telling you these are going to be the hardest ones, but once you see it, it's really not that bad.
X negative 5.
X minus 5 is what they have in common. You see that? They both have x minus 5?
Yep.
So we'll write that down first, x minus 5. And then we're going to put parentheses and go,
X plus 4.
Oh, shh. Jeez, I haven't even asked the question. Jasmine. X minus 5 times what gives me that? X. You're a good listener. Plus x minus 5 times what gives me that? 4. If you notice, it's always just whatever's in the parentheses, and then whatever's outside the parentheses make their own. So that equals 0. Set each one equal to 0. X minus 5 equals 0. X plus 4 equals 0. Add 5. X equals 5. Subtract 4. X equals negative 4. Now your homework
What are you trying to
Fine.
take the test?
is, oh, where'd my notebook go?
Wait, if you can test on this tomorrow.
No, Gonzalo.
Already?
Yes.
Just do the problem set number 1, skip D,
Right.
2, and 4.
Where is that?
The problem set.
97.
It's always like a couple pages later.
Oh, but you don't want us to do D?
Well, I want you to do D, but, you know, that's
Option D.
not good. Yes. 1, skip D, 2, 4. Yeah.